This is every poison type Pokemon in Gen 1, so Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. Ivysaur, the seed Pokemon. When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs. Venusaur, the seed Pokemon. The plant blooms when it is absorbing solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight. Weedle, the hairy bug Pokemon. Often found in forests, eating leaves. It has a sharp, venomous stinger on its head. Kakuna, the cocoon Pokemon. Almost incapable of moving, this Pokemon can only harden its shell to protect itself from predators. Beedrill, the poison bee Pokemon. Flies at high speed and attacks using its large venomous stingers on its forelegs and tail. Ekans, the snake Pokemon. Moves silently and stealthily, eats the eggs of birds such as Pidgey and Spearow whole. Arbok, the snake Pokemon. It is rumoured that the ferocious warning markings on its belly differ from area to area. Nidoran female, the poison pin Pokemon. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Nidorina, the poison pin Pokemon. The female's horn develops slowly. Prefers physical attacks such as clawing and biting. Nidoqueen, the drill Pokemon. Its hard scales provide strong protection. It uses its hefty bulk to execute powerful moves. Nidoran male, the poison pin Pokemon. Stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. Nidorino, the poison pin Pokemon. An aggressive Pokemon that is quick to attack. The horn on its head secretes a powerful venom. Nidoking, the drill Pokemon. It uses its powerful tail in battle to smash, constrict, then break the prey's bones. Zubat, the bat Pokemon. Forms colonies in perpetually dark places, uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. Golbat, the bat Pokemon. Once it strikes, it will not stop draining energy from the victim, even if it gets too heavy to fly. Oddish, the weed Pokemon. During the day, it keeps its face buried in the ground. At night, it wanders around sowing its seeds. Gloom, the weed Pokemon. The fluid that oozes from its mouth isn't drool. It is a nectar that is used to attract prey. Vileplume, the flower Pokemon. The larger its petals, the more toxic pollen it contains. Its big head is heavy and hard to hold up. Venonat, the insect Pokemon. Lives in the shadows of tall trees where it eats insects. It is attracted by light at night. Venomoth, the poison moth Pokemon. The dust-like scales covering its wings are colour-coded to indicate the kinds of poison it has. Bellsprout, the flower Pokemon. A carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It uses its root feet to soak up needed moisture. Weepinbell, the fly-catcher Pokemon. It spits out poison powder to immobilize the enemy and then finishes it with a spray of acid. Victreebel, the flycatcher Pokemon. Said to live in huge colonies deep in jungles, although no one has ever returned from there. Tentacool, the jellyfish Pokemon. Drifts in shallow seas. Anglers who hook them by accident are often punished by its stinging acid. Tentacruel, the jellyfish Pokemon. The tentacles are normally kept short. On hunts, they are extended to ensnare and immobilize prey. Grimer, the sludge Pokemon, appears in filthy areas. Thrives by sucking up polluted sludge that is pumped out of factories. Muck, the sludge Pokemon. Thickly covered with a filthy, vile sludge, it is so toxic even its footprints contain poison. Ghastly, the gas Pokemon. Almost invisible, this gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice. Haunter, the gas Pokemon. Because of its ability to slip through block walls, it is said to be from another dimension. And Gengar, the shadow Pokemon. Under a full moon, this Pokemon likes to mimic the shadows of people and laugh at their fright. Coughing, the poison gas Pokemon. Because it stores several kinds of toxic gases in its body, it is prone to exploding without warning. And Wheezing, the poison gas Pokemon. Where two kinds of poison gases meet, two coughings can fuse into a wheezing over many years.